Hi Leo, this is Just with your April 2020 general reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Leo, you're all over the place. You are all over the place. And I think it's that type of thing, that saying that says idle time. Idle time is the devil's workshop. It's that type of thing. Now, I'm sure you guys are hardworking people and you've been working yourself to the bone, but a lot of people have been forced to stay in. And that looks to be your situation where some of you just can't move about. You can't go where you want to go. And you haven't been able to make things happen the way you normally would. And for all of you, the areas in which you have been struggling is different. Money also could be a problem, or a particular person in your life could be a burden to you, and it could have something to do with money. Some of you want it back. You want your money, you want your time, you want something you feel is unfair, right? Or it's gone on too long. It's gone on long enough. It's that type of thing. And you want resolve, okay? And you may have been to some extent relentless. I do see that some of you feel like you don't even want to do whatever it is that you feel like you've had to do. And you may feel like, maybe it's best that I just wait and keep waiting and my hands are tied. What can I do? Because that may be what you keep getting. Every direction you go, every phone call you make, every door you try to enter, it's like, gotta wait. That type of thing, right? And I do feel like you're becoming weary, or at least you had become weary, but almost like you're getting a second win. You're starting to get a second win, or you will get a second win. Okay. Home life and work life, or I should say career, looks really good. Money's coming in, and it is for just about everyone. So, there's that. And with it, it looks like some of you are going to take that and start something. Either you're going to put it toward what you already have in place, or you're going to develop something new out of what you're being given. Now, for you, Leo, specifically, this is not just about some type of aid, some stimulus aid that's coming to everyone. You have like good luck and good fortune that's coming for you. And that I feel like this tide is going to be here for a little while. Excuse me. And so a Gemini, very specific, it doesn't have to be a Gemini, but a Gemini could be very, very karmic in your life at some point, whether it be now or in the near future. But more importantly, it's going to be some type of contractual agreement coming together, a partnership that will make all the difference. Now, it's karmic, so it could be a good thing. It could be a not so great thing. It really depends on the two of you. If you're a Leo woman, this could be coming to you, like a proposal is coming your way. And for Leo women, it will be a really great thing here. Okay. I think like it's going to start, even men, it looks like it's going to be really good. But with men, it may be a slower process for you, because you may have other things going on that you can't just put your full focus on this thing. So whatever you are nurturing, whatever new thing you're doing, it's a process, but it is going to be a blessing. The way it's going to the way it's going to come to you, or the way it's going to grow, the way it's going to work, the way it's going to benefit you, will be more than what you've thought. Okay, especially Leo men. But it will be a little slower process for you, but a bigger payoff. So that's good. I do see money coming in. So you guys you're really stable when it comes to money. People around you may not be so stable. We'll get into love in a minute, specifically Leo singles. But I feel like even though you have money and money is coming in, you may have 2 or 3 people who are just dragging you down. They're like balls and chain. Like you're responsible for a couple of people. And some of you are thinking like, how can I trim the fat? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being trapped. Now I have to tell you, Leo, yes, your home life looks really good, and it looks like you guys will either start to kind of focus on love again if you have a significant other that you live with, and you're really affectionate and loving and caring and kind, and there could be a lot of sexual moments with your partner. obviously there's nothing wrong with that. But on the flip side, for those of you who are not, if you're single, you don't have a mate in your home, just be careful that you are not overindulging, right? In whatever vice that you have, because I feel like that's going to take you off your game and you're going to lose money. You're going to take a loss, okay? And you'll look back and say, I wasted so much time, and money. So just be careful with these vices, and particularly trying to, we'll get into love in a minute. Well, I guess we could do that now, but just be careful about the money, okay? And your time, especially if it has to do with a particular vice. Now, that being said, if this is about other people and not a love situation, and you have people who you are tied to, you are thinking about that heavily. You do want to change this, okay? I feel like you're in a better place about the situation, but you're tired of the way it is. You would prefer it to be differently. If you have people in your life and you're like, I'm tired of taking care of you. I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of doing that. You're just tired of it. But you're going to feel like, how the hell do I get myself out of this? It's not going to be the easiest ways. It will be many ways that you can, or many different probabilities of how this can all kind of work in your favor, if that makes sense. With these, you have, like I said, 2 or 3 people that could be like problematic. This could be you being problematic to someone's life as well. But I feel like this is something that a lot of you guys are experiencing, and you are in heavy, heavy thought. This is like all you can think about. This is all you can think about. How do I fix this? How do I make this right? How do I make this better? I think giving money or giving something tangible, just be careful of what you're committing to. And I don't feel like you want to commit to something. I'll give you an example. You have a family member. They've been leeching off of you for quite some time. You're tired of living with this person. You want to break free. You say to them, okay, we'll stay. I'll live here. We'll stay here. You can stay with me for the next 6 months. And then in that 6 months time, you start working on getting you your own place and that sort of thing. Well, in a 6 months time, you probably can't even stay another month, let alone 6 months. So it's that type of thing of be careful what you are proposing, because before you can even fully invest in it, you don't even want to do it anymore. It's that type of thing. Now let's get into love. I know the storyline is all over the place. I don't know who this is resonating with, but your reading is all over the place. What can I say? But it speaks to a lot of feeling trapped in a situation. That's just what it comes down to. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck, having a lot of ideas, wanting to get a lot of things off the table, not being able to, feeling like something has passed this expiration date, and you feeling like the situation is dragged on long enough and you want to do something about it. But unfortunately, the world is at a standstill and it's just not anything that you could do about it, at least not for now. Love, Leo, singles. You want love. Yes, you do. And if you are single and if you are home, you may find yourself having met someone and really happy with, online dating and getting to know people. Like you're okay. You're feeling pretty good. And it's been good for your mental state and all of that. However, and some of you may have really found someone that you think, really, I like this person. And you find yourself calling them all the time and wanting to, talk to them as long as you possibly can. And all you're thinking about is, when can I see them? How can I see them? Where could I go? And it seems to be at a distance from you. However, this person may not be investing as much in you as you are in them. They may have money woes. There can be, a sense of this person not being who they tell you they are. So I'm telling you, Leos, especially Leo men, be careful. Be careful. Because you could be dealing with someone who just really isn't who they say they are. Leo women, I feel it could very well be the same, but in a different way. You could find yourself caught up in a third party situation. Third party is all over this reading here. And for some of you, you will find out that you are part of a third party. Also, if you start to be courted by someone over the phone, something like now where you're so far from each other, and the moment you're having time to get together and you're intimate, It could very well turn into a pregnancy, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then you'll regret it because this person doesn't have what they say they have. They're not stable. They can't offer you anything. It just turns out to be a complete dub. So just be, that's why I say be very careful. Just be very, very careful. Couples, because there'll be a lot of, going back to singles, there's a lot of options out there. A lot. But you have a lot of people who are not stable at all. And we're in very trying times right now as well. So there's that. Couples, well, you feel like this relationship has taken a lot out of you. You may still be trying to recoup from this relationship. It looks like the two of you just broke up. Okay. You may still need to contact this person and deal with them in some kind of way. It's like on and off. 1 minute you call, next minute you stop. Next minute okay, I'm not going to talk to them. And next minute it's like, well, no, I need, that type of thing. There's a sense of you not trusting the situation anymore and trying to turn your back on the situation. But I feel that you are still tied to them, very much so. And this person is devastated. They're heartbroken. They're not happy about this situation at all. They're stuck. They're completely stuck. And I think there's another person involved in this relationship. So there's definitely 3 people here. Whether it be a ghost of someone, a ghost of someone's past, that type of thing, or a literal 3 party that kind of turned this relationship to being an end, but someone interfered. And now the 2 of you kind of are living single, like you're single. You will find yourself really looking and thinking about this situation very heavily. And the more and more you think, the more and more you delve into it mentally, the more and more confused you get, because you go from trying to, how do I fix this? What do I want from this? How should I go about this? To, but I remember this and I remember that. So hence the reason why I say you're all over the place. And there's nothing wrong with that, Leo. That just makes you human. You're just going through a state of confusion right now. But that's what I see, a state of confusion. And if you are in this transitional phase with your mate, and you are seeking other people, because sometimes people will use other people as a distraction, that's going to make you more and more confused, okay? Because one thing Leos will not have a problem with right now is attracting people. Not at all. And I mean, it could go there. It could go all the way to sex in a blink of an eye. So be careful with that. Or someone's giving money is what I see too. So just, right now you need your space for your clarity. You need your time for full understanding, because you're not in a place where you really can understand what to do, what do you want really? What do you really want? So in the extended, we're going to look deeper into this relationship. How do they feel? What do they want to tell you? What secrets are they keeping? How do they see you? What are they challenged by when it comes to you? And what's happening in this relationship right now? And eventually, what's going to happen in the future? How's this all going to work out? We're also going to do Aries through Pisces. How do they feel about you? So we're going to look at each sign and pull a love card and see what love message they want to send you. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. And we can finish off this very lengthy love reading. It's pretty long. And then if you want something personal with me, I can be reached in the description box below. At the website, you can set something up for yourself. If you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Leo.